Hello guys, in this video I will showcase a build order for Hades in Age of Mythology Retold that will allow us to get a second town center and reach the heroic age before the 10-minute mark. The strong aspect of this strategy is that you will have a second town center to boost your economy very early on. You will also have your fortress ready to defend your second gold mine, also being able to recruit siege units to break the enemy base. Hades will also give you the ballistics upgrade from the armory for free once you reach the third age. We will research Vault of Erebus as soon as possible, the unique economical upgrades of Hades that will provide us with passive gold. And of course you will have access to all your elite units and their heavy upgrades. Now, the downside of this build order is that it is very vulnerable against early raids. Playing versus an aggressive, experienced player will put you into trouble and won't allow you to execute the strategy without some improvisation. But if you are playing versus a passive player, you will gain a huge lead over them very fast. I believe that this build order is more suitable for a 2 versus 2 match where the map is much bigger and most of the time you can expand behind your base for a second town center or for more resources. Plus that in 2 versus 2 most players prefer to go for economical based strategies rather than early attacks. In short, if the enemy is aggressive, he will probably stop you from doing this build order. If not, you will have a huge lead against them for sure. Now, like I've said, you will have to follow the build order exactly as I showed you in this video, since everything is calculated very strictly. Now, let's begin. The first 2 villagers will go to hunt and the other 2 will go to gold. You want to build your gold silo near trees as well in order to avoid building a second silo to gather wood. After building the silo, make sure to put Vault of Erebus on pre-queue. The first 4 recruited villagers will all go to food until you have a total of 6. Then the 2 following villagers will go to wood. Again, I remind you that we don't want to build the second silo. In worst case scenario, gather wood from the trees around your base. Right now we want to reach 150 gold and build our temple with both the gold villagers. The next 2 villagers will go to temple, and once you've reached 50 wood, one of the wood villagers will build a house and then will go to the temple as well for a total 5 people on favor. After that you will send the 4 new villagers to food until you have a total 10 on food, and the last recruited villager will go to gold. What we are looking for right now is to have 16 favor and then move 4 villagers from your temple to wood for a total 5 on wood, and at this point you can also build another silo if your wood is very far away. Once you've reached 18 total favor, move your last villager from the temple to gold. You will press the advanced button when you've reached 18 total population. Now, after pressing the advanced button, you will have to relocate 7 villagers from food to gold and wood. You will have 3 villagers on food, 6 on wood and 8 on gold in total. While advancing, you can recruit your first hero, and at some point you will use one of the gold villagers to build a house. The moment you reach the second age, you will recruit your second hero as well. The new villagers will all go to food from now on, and sadly you will have to send them to ships because we don't want to spend wood for another silo just yet. The goal right now is to gather 350 wood and 350 gold to build the second town center. When you have 350 wood, send 7 gold villagers to build the second town center. Your 2 heroes and 1 minotaur will be there to defend them while building it. Now, your next goal is to gather 800 food. To do that, we will have around 20 villagers on food. Like I've said, all your new villagers will go to food, which means you will have to clear both your berries and chickens on your base. After building the town center, feel free to use your wood to build silos or barracks. On a good scenario, you want to have 2 of each military barracks. You will get some more population limit with the new town center, but make sure to build a house or 2 to not run into population limit problems. Now, the villagers who build the new town center will have to find a hunt to gather food. And that is the most tricky part about this build. The only units you have to defend these villagers are the 2 heroes and your Minotaur. If you are lucky and food is nearby your town center, you can use your sentinels to defend them, but in reality, if the enemy catches you out there, you won't be able to execute this build order. So, on a good scenario where the enemy is passive, you should have around 20 villagers on food right now, so the following villagers can all go to wood. It is important to remember and build the armory with 2 or 3 berry villagers in order to be ready to advance, and after you hit the advance button, you will have to relocate your villagers for the last time. This time we want to have 300 wood, 300 gold and 10 favor to build a fortress near the next gold mine. So you take some of your food villagers and relocate them on gold and wood, and at least 4 of them to your temple. You should have at least 10 villagers on food, 6 on gold, 4 on favor, and the rest can all go to wood. You will have to build multiple barracks from now on, and you will have to rush some army. But the good news is that after you press the button to build your fortress, all your problems are gone away. You can now just build whatever unit you have resources to recruit, then you can do your economical upgrades, and don't forget to start transitioning into farms. Your new villagers will have a rally point on wood, but you want to take some of them from time to time to build farms. And that's it for this advanced Hades build order. By all means, this is not a meta build or anything overpowered. If anything, it is a very good strategy to punish passive opponents on 2 versus 2. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. Thank you all for your support so far. Have fun playing and see you on the next one.